Why, hello and welcome everybody. It is Pohx again. So today we are going to go ahead and go into a little bit more discussion on the Whispering Ice character that I'm playing that I kind of showed you guys the tree about. So I already have this linked in a previous video. I may or may not link it again. I'm not too sure because, you know, everything is still up in the air because I've never played Whispering Ice before. Now this is made to be a CI character, although I'm leveling up right now and I hate doing Labyrinth as CI. So I'm probably just going to do Merc Labyrinth with like 3k HP and then respec and transition to CI and just drop all the life nodes around my tree and just go into Energy Shield. That's probably for the end of today, not for right now. It's actually pretty easy because you get, let's see, you have Life in Templar, can come down through here, get the life here, put an Int Jewel here. You get Life in Witch right here. You have Life again in Witch, Hybrid Life, Hybrid Life, Life, Hybrid Life for 1 point. It's actually not bad at all. And then you have Life for 2 points over in Shadow, like over here. So leveling up a Whispering Ice character as life base is actually not that difficult. And I figured I'd show you guys my gear and my deeps. So this is my Whispering Ice. All you need to do is 6-socket it. You don't actually need to link it at all. I've got Cold Pen, Elemental Focus, Hypothermia, Control Destruction, Spell Echo, and Faster Casting. Most likely dropping Faster Casting for Life Leech because I'm going to go Vol Pact because my deeps is going to be kind of angry. Gloves are just standard, int, life resist. Belt, just whatever. Boots, int. You know, you pretty much want int anywhere you can get it. You want to craft int or have int rolled. And it's really not even that difficult to look into. Astromentus is something you want to get for the early game. It's not something you need to use like all throughout your time playing. But Astromentus is really good. However, someone linked me something in game that would give me like an astronomical damage boost. They linked me like an Eyes of the Great Wolf Talisman that gives 30% increased attributes. I'm not sure if you guys understand what that means, but 30% increased attributes with 14% radius. Granted, he wanted a Mirror of Kalandra for it, and my stash tab currently only reads 2 Exalts. So, JK, do I not have Exalts anymore? Maybe I sold my Exalts. I thought I had 2 Exalts. I'll confirm, rip, more poor than I thought. Anyway, so let's go ahead and show you the character. And remember, this character is very squishy because that's how I level up naturally, you guys should know. And if you are going to party on this character, you should go Vol Pact around level maybe 50, 60, so you don't have to worry about dying to Reflect with your friends. So I'm just running Clarity and Grace. This character is going to be, not hybrid, but it's going to be hybrid in the sense of it's going to be evasion-based. It's going to be a CI character with evasion. I'm going to run Clarity, Grace, and Discipline. And I could potentially throw in something else as well, but we'll see how that goes later. But the builds, it's really good so far. It's my first Whispering Ice character I've ever played. And I think it's fucking working damn well. Like I said, I cannot wait to make the CI transition because I'll immediately shoot to like 7,000 ES. Okay, there's a Reflect mob, as you can see, like that. That was about 800 damage. It wasn't too bad, but it can get super sketch really fast. Like if my Elemental Overload proc, that's 40% more damage as well. The AoE is going to go up massively on my Whispering Ice. Well, not massively, but I want to try to get away with not using the Ink AoE gem. And I'm going to corrupt a bunch of Piranda's gloves. That's bad, right? I don't know. But I'm going to corrupt a bunch of Piranda's belts to try to get like 6% AoE radius, and then I'll pick up this node. And that's 5, so that makes 11% increased AoE, which is pretty good. Let's see how this goes. Like it has deeps. It has quite a lot of deeps. So I'm pretty happy with the build so far. It's pretty fucking nuts. And again, when I go CI, it's gonna be just God knows how much better. I think my ES pool endgame is gonna be like 11 to 13k depending on how good the gear is. I also thought of using, because I don't know what offensive curse I'm going to use, or like what curse I'm going to use in general. I think I might just go Blasphemy and Feeble like I always do, because it's never bad to have. Because since I'm running ES based and I'm not doing any like stun immunity things, but I do have a shit ton of evasion I'm going to get. I think Blasphemy and Feeble might actually be really good to help prevent with a lot of stun locking. And that will be able to run. It's literally going to just be putting it on. Well, I have Discipline too. So maybe we can't run it, but grabbing Charisma and Influence, we'll see how much we have left over. because we have a decent chunk left over for now. So as of what we're doing, like the reason behind Trickster is if you spend 2 points in a Trickster, you get a 10% chance to gain a Frenzy Charge plus 1 Frenzy Charge. This node essentially for 2 Ascendancy points is 16% more damage and 16% increased cast speed. And the reason why I say that is if you look at your charges, each frenzy charge, let's try to say that 5 times fast, grants 4% cast speed and 4% more damage. Since you typically don't have a way to generate Frenzy Charge as a caster unless you're going like Blood Dance or Blood Rage, or you're doing some other gimmick, it just becomes really annoying to try to get them. And this fixes it immediately. Just 2 points, done. Next up, we have coming down here, Ghost Dance. Ghost Dance isn't too good by itself. It's still pretty nice, but it synergizes really well with the next node. 20% faster start of Energy Shield Recharge. In my opinion, this is like one of the best stats in the game. 5% dodge, 5% spell dodge. Not bad. If you're playing CI, you typically cannot really get too much dodge. And then 10% increased movement speed while on full Energy Shield. I think, going from pack to pack, that's going to be really nice since you drop a Whispering Ice. You've got Leech on, you have Vol Pact. It hits the pack of mobs. You move to the next pack. You turn around if you hear something drop, but you're going to be full ES, hopefully, from, the duration of just the shards falling down. Then you have Shade Form, which gives 500 flat evasion, which my Grace right now only gives me 1400. But I also have no percent scaling on the tree. I still need, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65. Let's see, 65. What is 65 plus 16? 81? I think it's 81. So I still have 81% increased evasion to pick up from the tree, alongside with 500 flat evasion as a CI character. 250 energy shield bonus, which is pretty much like a sick pair of gloves. 20% increased attack and cast speed of energy shield recharge has started recently. This is like a low level faster casting, which I feel is going to help when I pull the gem out for life leech. And then 20% more chance to evade while not on full ES. Basically, if you take damage, you have a 20% more chance to evade. So I think it's going to be a sick character. Again, I've never played Whispering Ice before, so there's a lot of things that are kind of like up in the air as to what I'm getting and what I'm doing. This was probably the hardest part of the build for me. Respecting out of elemental damage and going int, because this is more efficient in terms of damage than this, and I was just like, the fuck, BBQ? But, that's what happens when you play these very interesting builds. Still have to come up like this, 1, 2, and grab Influence and move across. 1, 2. No, would it be cheaper to go here? 1, 2, 3. It would be. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, cool. I think I just saved the point of my build. To come across here, grab Influence, grab Ghost Reaver. I have to grab all the energy shield here, all the energy shield here. Possibly like a Dex or Strength if I drop my Astramentus. And then maybe I'm going to come into this Jewel. I don't know yet. I probably will, but this is just extra damage that I don't really need right now, since I think my damage is really good. And then I got to go through here and grab Path of the Savant. This is an insane node as well. So I still have quite a bit of damage to pick up from the tree. Like I said, we just hit 1k int. The only int scaling we have is our Whispering Ice. That's it. So I think we're in for a lot of fun in the near future with gearing our character. There's a lot of shit to pick up still. I don't really know. So if you guys are going to type in the comments like, what do you think about this unique? What do you think about this? I don't really know what to tell you guys. It's my first time playing this build, so but I'm pretty excited to get it rolling. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. Remember, just type !profile in my Twitch chat and you can see my entire profile with all my builds popping up, and it's probably 10 times easier to look at than me having to go find a link to put in for you guys every time. So anyway, I'm going to catch you guys later, like I said. Hope you guys had a wonderful time. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you so much, everybody.